Well, this is a video about, I'm going to put a link in here, and it is a video I saw. I've been watching some medical videos and things like that, just curious, and I'm under medical care myself right now, so I guess I'm just curious about things. But and I have an interest in medicine. I always have, kind of, except then I really pulled away from it for a long time because I had some very, very bad experiences and things that shouldn't have happened, and I just pulled away from it for a while. But at one time, I wanted to go into medicine and was kind of headed in that direction. I did veterinary assisting at one time, so um, I didn't do well with the animals because I developed terrible allergies to them. That's why I'm not in that field, but I did get trained for that field, and so I've done medical procedures, but mostly on animals. But although we practice giving each other shots, I can tell you that, and practice blood pressures on each other and everything like that. And I took blood from a dog and all kinds of things. But anyway, um, and I assisted in animal surgery. I actually did that. Uh, Kind of funny story on that too. But anyway, I did do that, and that's as close to medicine as I got. Well, I was a nurse's aide once, um, and then I did hospice care right out of college, and but I did it in the social work aspect of it. Um, yeah, so I've had, and I used to be an instructor for first aid, CPR, all that. I used to keep, in my hometown a long time ago, and it's a long time ago, many years ago, I used to help make sure the first responders stayed certified in CPR and first aid and things like that. Worked for the American Red Cross. So I've had a lot of I worked in a in hospital eating disorder unit once as well, and kind of on the clerical slash social work side. So I've done a lot of medical support, I guess you would say, probably. But that does, but when you're in a medical facility, you learn a lot because even if you're not in a specialty or something, you learn a lot because you're right there with it. So anyway, um, I did do all that, and so I've always kind of been interested in medical things. So anyway, this story that I want to tell you about is out of Wisconsin, and it's out of Wisconsin near the Minnesota border, Spring Valley, Wisconsin, and it makes me want to throw up. I'm not kidding. Well, I've experienced so much cruelty myself that cruelty now makes me want to just puke, and so I have a big aversion to it. Well, and one of the things about the culture in the upper Midwest is cruelty. There's a lot of cruelty up here, a lot of lack of respect for life, and and it's to me it's shocking. I'm not originally from this area, so I've lived up here, but I'm not originally from the area, and it is shocking to me. Although I'm finding a lot of cruelty in the entire Midwest, upper and lower, so that I don't think used to be there. Um, so anyway, that is all quite shocking to me. Um, and it may be the entire United States. I really don't know. I just don't align with this. I'm telling you right now. So anyway, the story is that a nurse, not a surgical nurse, just a nurse, amputated the foot of a elderly gentleman in a rehab facility. No orders to do it, no supervision, no nothing. She just did it, and then she wanted to display the foot as a trophy. And even put a sign above it to say, "Wear your boots, kids." That makes me sick. So Anyway, I was completely appalled, and I'll put the link in for you. I really don't want to talk about it much anymore, but isn't that scary? I mean, I'm hoping that I don't know where these videos go to. I don't really know how YouTube distributes them, but I find it completely and utterly disgusting and appalling, and I couldn't even probably come up with enough words for it. She was supposed to go to trial. She was supposed to possibly have 40 years in prison. This was in 2022. I don't know what the outcome of that was, but anyway, I'll put the video in for you. And the person that talks about this is a radiologist, and he is as appalled, probably more appalled than I am, although I'm pretty appalled. And scares me half to death. Like any institution of any kind scares me half to death. So, anyway, so I'll put in the link for you.